I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After breezy south winds this afternoon and highs in the mid-50s to the mid-60s, rain possibly with a thunderstorm possible as soon as tonight. Rain is most likely tomorrow and transitions to snow from northwest to southeast tomorrow afternoon through tomorrow night. Rapidly intensifying low pressure results in very windy conditions tomorrow through Wednesday morning with wind gusts up to 60 to 70. Any snow is likely to cause blizzard-like conditions, especially from southwest and north central Nebraska, northwest Kansas, and eastern Nebraska tomorrow afternoon and night. Snow accumulation should range from 1 to 4 inches. West central Nebraska to northwest Kansas tomorrow will see mostly steady or dropping temperatures in the 30s, while areas farther east are mostly in the 40s. Sunshine returns by Wednesday with highs in the low to mid 40s. Snow is possible again Thursday night through Friday with accumulations of 1 to 3 inches, mostly along and north of I-80. Highs dip into the upper 30s to the mid-40s Friday before a ridge of high pressure warms our highs into the upper 50s to the mid-60s by Sunday and the 70s next Monday, just as daylight savings time begins. The mild stretch lasts through the long-term forecast. Warmer than normal temperatures very likely to continue this weekend through March 16th for Nebraska and Kansas. Below normal precipitation is indicated for Nebraska and Kansas this weekend through early next week, before an outlook of slightly above normal precipitation the middle of next week through March 16th. Key weather factors impacting the markets include a big storm for the Central Plains, good rain in parts of central Brazil, and heavy rain in Argentina. This late day, a classic spring storm begins crossing the Central Plains before reaching the Great Lakes Wednesday. Early to midweek weather impacts include blizzard conditions from northeastern Colorado into parts of western and central Nebraska, a much higher fire threat in portions of the south central U.S., a multi-day southern severe weather outbreak that starts this late day across the southeastern plains and ends Wednesday in the southern Atlantic, and high winds across a broad area of the plains, Midwest, and South. The second half of this week, a trailing storm generates rain and snow from California to the central and southern Rockies. Additional snow may fall late this week from the central plains eastward. Mild air spreads through much of the U.S. early next week. A storm in the western U.S. pushes eastward the middle of next week. Overly cold temperatures not expected, but there could be a quick burst of cooler air before another storm late next week and weekend. In central Brazil, wet season rains continue to be consistent around Mato Grosso. Other areas of central Brazil are drier and hotter, leading to less ideal conditions for immature corn and soybeans and the newly planted second crop corn, a pattern that lasts for at least the next week. Towards central and southern Argentina, continued heavy rain is preventing further crop damage but causing some flooding. Northern Argentina not seeing as much rain, and temperatures around 100 are increasing crop stress for immature corn and soybeans. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.